Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, and welcome to the 2017 Commencement Program of Harris-Stowe State University. My name is Dr. Michelle McClure, and I have the honor of serving as the Associate Provost for Academic Affairs and your Grand Marshal for this year's commencement ceremony. I ask that at this time, you please welcome Mr. Starion Kuka, Valedictorian for the class of 2016-2017, who is carrying the university's official mace. Sounding of the trumpets, Dr. Sandra Liel and Dr. John David Kerr, this year's honorary marshals, will now escort members of the class of 1967 who are celebrating their 50th class anniversary. Marshals will escort the university's distinguished guests. Please welcome them at this time. Marshals will now escort our faculty and professional staff. marshals will now escort the University Board of Regents, the University President, Dr. Jawan J. Warmack, and other platform guests. Please welcome them at this time. Now, the moment that you all have been waiting for. The marshals will now escort the graduating classes of 2016, 2017 in the auditorium. Please receive them at this time. ask that we all please stand for the presentation of the national colors presented by the St. Louis Recruiting Company. Our national anthem will be sung by Ms. Desiree Williams, a sophomore here at Harris-Stowe State University.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
That's one of ours. That is one of ours. Yes. It is now my pleasure to introduce Reverend Kevin Kosh, Beloved Community United Methodist Church, who will now pronounce the invocation. Reverend Kosh.
Let us pray. Great and gracious God, we bless you and we praise you today. The joy of the Lord is our strength. We celebrate with family and faculty and friends. The storm has ended. The courses are over. The papers are complete. And now we celebrate and give thanks. We look to the future with hope and optimism. We look to tomorrow with expectation and anticipation. We look to our time here today with joy and gladness as many family, faculty, and friends will say, well done. This, O Lord, we pray to hear you say, well done. Continue to touch us in all our endeavors until our good becomes better, our better becomes best, and our best becomes blessed. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Kosh. That was wonderful. I would like to introduce the members of the platform party. I ask that you please hold your applause until each name has been called. To my right, Attorney Reginald A. Norwood of Lewis and Rice, Chairman of the Board of Regents. Next, Mrs. Christine Chadwick, Member of the Board of Regents and former Executive Director of Focus St. Louis. Attorney Deborah Price, General Counsel for the Missouri Partnership. Dr. TMU, President of the Faculty Senate. Dr. Sudarshan Kant, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Ms. Leslie Holloway, Special Assistant to the President. Ms. Heather Bostic, Executive Director of Title III and Sponsored Programs. Mr. Brian Huggins, our Chief Financial Officer. And Mr. Starion Kuka, the Valedictorian for the class of 2016-2017. To my left, no other than our dynamic president, Dr. DeJuan J. Warmack. Now, I will allow for you all to clap for him because he's the president. Our next platform guest is no other than the dynamic Dr. Michael Eric Dyson, political analyst and award-winning author and professor. Our other special guest is Mr. Leon Daggs, alumnus of Harris-Stowe. Once again, Reverend Kosh. Dr. Latanya Collins Smith, Assistant Provost and Executive Director of the Center for Career Engagements. Dr. Shavette Green, Interim Director of Enrollment Management. Dr. Leila Vickers, Dean of the College of Education. And Dr. Farah Zachary, Dean of the College of Business and Harrison-Busch School of Business. Now, let us give our platform guests a round of applause. You all may be seated. Will members of the Harris-Stowe faculty, staff, and alumni please stand and be recognized at this time? Harris-Stowe faculty, staff, and alumni, please stand and be recognized at this time. Let me take a moment to introduce two important people to the Harris-Stowe family. And I ask that you please give them a round of applause at this time. Our First Lady, Mrs. Lakeisha Warmack, and Miss Morgan Warmack. And finally, Once again, let us introduce the distinguished members of the Harris-Stowe State 2016-2017 graduating class. Graduates, stand once again just to be recognized. You all may be seated. It is now my honor at this time to bring forth our 19th president, Dr. DeJuan J. Wormack, president of Harris-Stowe, who will bring welcoming remarks. Dr. Wormack.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. It is truly a great day to be a Hornet. Thank you, Dr. McClure. Good morning and welcome to Harris-Stowe State University's 2016-2017 commencement ceremony. We're delighted to have you all here for this joyous occasion. As president of this historic institution, I am honored to have the privilege of presenting a Bachelor of Science degrees to all of these deserving and worthy graduates. We are extremely proud of your success. Congratulations. Let's give these graduates another round of applause. Today is one of the most important milestones in the lives of our graduates. Many years of dreaming, hoping, sacrificing have paid off for our graduates today. As a university, Harris-Stowe is empowered to offer educational opportunities at the highest level. We are grateful to our state for this awesome mandate. I say to each of our graduates today, were it not for your hard work, dedication, commitment, you would not be receiving this diploma today. But instead, you worked your butts off, and now you have this piece of paper. Nevertheless, it would just be a piece of paper if you didn't earn it. So I'll say to you, your diplomas are well earned and a recognized symbol of your personal commitment to this work. I also want to remind our graduates that your degree is a key to your future. Very rewarding and exciting future. This key can open and lead to many doors. But what happens when you walk through those doors, it's up to you. This just serves as the key. But before I go into any more, I think it's so important for us to think about what does Harris-Stowe mean to this region. This class, this is 160 years of existence as an institution. So class of 2017, this is 160 years we're celebrating. And our students often don't come from the best circumstances and the best situations, but they persevere. So I'm going to give, as I look through that audience, there's multiple students I can give examples of, but I'm just about to give a couple, just for the sake so the community can know the amazing work that happens at this institution and the students that we serve. So we had a student that in 2014 participated in Disney's college program and spent a semester at Disney working as an intern. This student was also the oldest of 6 siblings. Not to mention, the student is graduating in hospitality, tourism, and management. This student was a cheerleader for 2 years. This student also was tried out for the St. Louis soccer team, was a professional dance as well. Not to mention, this student, with another student, chartered the hospitality committee and was a member of the gospel choir. Not to mention, this student was also the president of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. But I give all of these accolades because people see the glory, but don't know the story. This same student came in 2013 homeless, didn't have a place to live, and has been able to overcome all of those circumstances here at this institution and supporting her. So Tara Williams, please stand and be recognized for doing an amazing job here at Harris-Stowe State University. That's what we produce here at Harris-Stowe State University. I have one more story I'd like to share. We had a student, so most of the time the state evaluates us on this 4-year and 6-year graduation rate. And so folks would say Harris-Stowe don't graduate students in time, but our students have different situations and circumstances that they go through. So this student here enrolled in fall of 2009. So by all early indicators, she won't count in that graduation rate that we're measured by. But this same student was shot in a crossfire in 2013, February 14th, was paralyzed on one side, was told that she would never be able to use her fingers and her hands again. This student endured many surgeries to her fingers and bones and replaced nerve damage. Nevertheless, this student returned to Harris-Stowe after 2 years of being stopped out in 2015, determined to finish her degree. Went through, paid out of her pocket for the next 2 years to get to work to finish her degree up at Harris-Stowe in criminal justice. And I'm excited to announce today, after graduating, she's already gainfully employed with St. Louis Public Schools. Lisa Williams, please stand to be recognized. Lisa, thank you for persevering, my sister. Thank you for persevering and getting through. So I end with this. I'm charging all of our graduates, 2016, to remember your years of study at Harris-Stowe with fondness and gratitude. And I challenge you to do your very best to go out to give something back to this institution. Because what makes Harris-Stowe great is the work that you would do in the future to make us proud. Thank you so much and congratulations.
Good morning and greetings to you all. My name is Ron Norwood. I am the board chair of the Harris-Stowe State University Board of Regents, and I welcome each and every one of you. Well, today is the day. To the class of 2017, today is your day. This day, May 13, 2017. Round of applause. After all of the hours and hours of study, and after the years and years of hard work, today is the day that you can say that I am a graduate of Harris-Stowe State University. Has a nice ring to it, graduate of Harris-Stowe State University. We know that this is a war in the sense that you all, when you all leave here, you have to go out into the world and compete. And we are comfortable and confident that you will make this university proud. We are comfortable and confident that you're going to go out there and build a path to your success, a path to your future. We are comfortable and confident that you're going to be a beacon of light to others who will look up to you, to the lower classmen, to others who will say, these graduates made it, I can make it too. We are comfortable and confident that you're going to reach back to your communities and make those communities better communities like alums from decades and decades ago have done for these communities. Now, perhaps more than ever, now you all have to move forward, and it's imperative, absolutely imperative, that you set your goals high. But perhaps what's even more imperative, in my view, is that you never, ever let anyone tell you what you cannot do. It is imperative that you let no one tell you what you cannot achieve. You, each and every one of you, are the masters of your destiny, the masters of your own fate. And you, we are confident, will succeed once you walk out of those doors. In closing, let me leave you with a few words that I will hope will help you on your journey, and it's helped me on my journey. And those words are, wherever you go, however you flow, hold tight to those things that will help you grow. And to this class of 2017, continue to grow and continue to flow your flow. Thank you.
Thank you, Attorney Norwood, with those inspiring words. We will now hear from the university's valedictorian for the classes of 2016-2017, Mr. Starian Kuka.
Good morning. Good morning. It is a good morning. My name is Starian Kuka. I was a non-traditional student here, just like many of you. When I enrolled at Harris-Stowe, I decided that school would have the same importance to me as my family and other things in life that I deemed very important. I intentionally started to think differently. I have no excuses. I repeatedly told myself. I changed my outlook from a personal point of view to a higher purpose. I finally had the opportunity to set an example, to excel at life on a level that when my children went to a comparable stage in life, they would have no excuses, because I am not going to give them any. One of my professors, Dr. Ogar, once said, no matter what you do in life, no matter what you are able to do in life, education, once you gain it, is the one thing that you cannot lose. You can lose your job, you can lose your friends, but you cannot lose your education. It will be in your mind. I want to confess though, it has been really hard. Really hard. Hard enough to quit at times. And you understand that. But I kept my eyes on the prize. Seeing all of you struggle with me, help me, ask for my help, has made me persevere and push forward. I would like to thank my family, my professors, Dr. Eisel, Dr. Ogar, to name a few, that have believed in me, that have helped me push forward in some of the most difficult times. They have showed me that I'm not alone in challenging myself, in achieving, persevering, and pushing forward. Finally, I would like to congratulate you, for being here today in itself is a high achievement. So when you leave here today, walk out of here with a big, educated attitude, with your head high, and get the life that you have worked so hard for so many years to get. There are no excuses. The one challenge holding you back, your only excuse, has been completed today. You have no more excuses. Congratulations, class of 2017. Thank you.
Thank you, Starian. We appreciate your words. At a special luncheon yesterday, Harris-Stowe State University honored one of its alums with the 2017 Harriet Beecher Stowe Award. This award is given in recognition of Harriet Beecher Stowe's spirit and the significant impact she had on the social issues of her day. It is the university president's highest honor, which will be given to those who have made outstanding contributions or beneficial services to Harris-Stowe State University, and to those who have demonstrated an ongoing commitment to the university's mission and students through their time and through their energy. Mr. Leon Daggs, Jr. is the president and CEO of Hub City Ford Incorporated in Crestview, Florida. Upon graduating from Harris-Stowe's Teacher College in 1963, he was assigned to Blow Middle School, a neighborhood school in which he could not attend due to growing up in segregation. As a native of St. Louis, Mr. Daggs has traveled extensively throughout the United States and abroad. He has accomplished his dream of a military career, which ended after 4 years as a Navy officer. After obtaining a college degree and leadership experience from the military, he returned to the civilian workforce. Mr. Daggs is a member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated and 100 Black Men of America. You can clap for that? Yes. And he received the 100 Black Men of America Leadership in Economics and Empowerment and Entrepreneurship Award at the 2015 National Conference. Today, when Mr. Daggs is not at his dealership, he spends time with his wife, Sandra, and son, Christopher. He enjoys fishing and participating in civic activities in his community. Dr. Wormack, I ask, will you please come to the podium at this time, sir?
Go ahead, and I'll go get it.
Okay. We would like to present Mr. Leon Daggs with the Harriet Beecher Stowe Award. Once again, the highest honor given to one of our alums who represent the spirit of Harriet Beecher Stowe. In addition to receiving the highest honor that the university can bestow on an alum, Dr. Wormack believed that it was beneficial to award Mr. Leon Daggs with an honorary doctorate of humanities from Harris-Stowe State University. So at this time, Dr. Wormack, we will present Dr. Daggs with his official hood and his degree. You want to say a few words?
You can stand right here. I think it's also worth mentioning, I am honored to present this award to amazing alum 1963 to this institution. So not does he just give countlessly back his time and his commitment to this institution, but I also want to say Mr. Daggs yesterday presented the largest check by any single alum to Harris-Stowe State University. So today he will be presenting $150,000 for a scholarship to Harris-Stowe State University. $150,000 to Harris-Stowe State University. This gift is the largest individual gift from any person at Harris-Stowe State University. So as Mr. Daggs said to me, I had a chance to meet him over a year ago in Florida, and he said Harris-Stowe changed his life. and he wanted to do something for other students coming behind them so it can change their life. And so I say to you again, graduates, it's not about the dollar amount, it's about loving the institution that gave you a chance. And so, Mr. Daggs, on behalf of all of our amazing 150 graduates, all of our faculty, staff, and alumni, we say thank you for believing in your alma mater and believing in the work that happens here. Thank you so much. And his beautiful wife, Mrs. Daggs, is there as well. Can you stand for a second? Mrs. Daggs, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Thank you. Like to say a couple words?
I'm kind of just flabbergasted. It is with extreme humility and an attitude of gratitude that I accept this award. I am only glad that I could do something for my university so that other young people can do some of the things that I have done in life. When I graduated 53 years ago, I could not have imagined in my mind or seen with my eyes all of the things that God had in store for me. So every day I'd like to say, be the best that you can be every day.
That you please read more about Dr. Daggs in your program and just the outstanding achievements that he has accomplished. I would now like to introduce our 2017 Distinguished Alumni awardees who were also recognized at yesterday's luncheon. I urge everyone to please consult the section of your printed program which presents brief biographies of each awardee. Please hold your applause until all names have been called. Will the awardees please stand as your name is called? Ms. Jane Abbott Morris, owner, Human Resources Select Services. Mr. Vernon Betts, Sheriff, City of St. Louis. Mr. Antonio Bird, Chief Operating Officer, Tampa Hillsborough Homeless Initiative. Dr. Curl J. Howard, elected Alderwoman of the 14th Ward, City of St. Louis. And Dr. Eileen Phillips, Director of the Harris-Stowe Summer Bridge, Harris-Stowe State University. Let's give them all a round of applause at this time. I now have the pleasure of introducing our keynote speaker. Named by Essence Magazine as one of the 50 most inspiring African Americans in the United States, Dr. Michael Eric Dyson is also the best-selling author of one of the nation's most renowned public intellectuals, and he has revitalized the title with the fervor of an ordained Baptist minister called A Street Fighter in a Suit and Tie. He takes on the toughest and most controversial issues of the day, including race, politics, and pop culture, with his fearless and fiery rhetoric. As an MSNBC political analyst and former host of NPR's The Michael Eric Dyson Show, Dr. Dyson is also an award-winning author. His speeches and books both provide some of the most significant commentary on the modern social and intellectual thought today, interwoven with a combination of cultural criticism, race theory, religion, and philosophical reflections and gender studies. Works such as Making Malcolm X, I May Not Get There With You, Holler If You Hear Me, and Mercy, Mercy Me, Art, Love, and Demons of Marvin Gaye deeply probe social themes and cultural politics. A popular professor of sociology at Georgetown University, Dr. Dyson is a speaker that will never bore an audience. His presentations are thought-provoking, unwavering, and fostering social change. His excitement on topics he speaks: racial profiling and its impact on Black America, the sociology of hip-hop, and Dr. King for the 21st century, among others, is so contagious. Dr. Dyson bridges the gap between generations, connecting civil rights identity to hip-hop culture while forging links between older and younger Americans, especially Black Americans. As a cutting-edge historian, he educates the general public on the significance of hip-hop, not only in understanding the Black community, but general American culture as well. With his powerful voice, Dr. Dyson reaches beyond race, addressing the universal commonalities of the American concern. At this time, I ask that you please welcome Dr. Michael Eric Dyson to the podium at this time.
Thank you so kindly, Dr. McClure, for that gracious and wonderful introduction to the president of this great institution, Dr. Dewan Warmack, one of the greatest leaders in higher education in America today. And to all of the distinguished dais guests and the newly minted Dr. Dance and great alumnus, to the officers and members of this great and fine institution, to the Board of Trustees, to all of the faculty, to the mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers, ladies and gentlemen, and especially the graduates of the class of 2017. Be humble. My left stroke just went viral. There's levels to it, and you know it. Be humble. But it's hard. Y'all ain't here to hear me, you're here to graduate. I'm gonna just lay something on you for 15 minutes, and then I'm ghost. But what an honor it is to be here. This young man, I've been following your president, looking like a student, from Bethune-Cookman College on to Rose College in Carolina, and now here at this great post. He is a remarkable leader, and you are fortunate to have him as your president. And his lovely bride and daughter. Now, I just want to reflect with you a little bit on how to live a meaningful life. You ain't gonna remember what I said, because you trying to get your groove on of educating, right? But the reality is that you are at a significant moment in your life. And you want to lead a significant and meaningful life. And if you want to do that, the first thing you got to do is learn to appreciate where you're from. Now, a lot of people make like, as my daddy used to say, my daddy from Albany, Georgia, mama from Hyssop, Alabama, hot sauce in my bag, swag. Don't get me started. But a lot of us are ashamed about where we came from, because we on the come up and we don't want nobody to know that we had to struggle to get to where we is. But you ain't always been where you at now. I know it's behind that preposition, but this morning we'll suspend grammatical construction in deference to Ebonic articulation. You ain't always been where you at now. Your mamas and daddies struggled to make it possible for you to get here. A lot of y'all are non-traditional students, as your marvelous valedictorian is. You've been struggling for 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years to get that piece of paper, and now you got it. But don't get high and mighty. Be humble. Don't act like you don't know that you've been struggling, that people who ate chitlins sacrificed so you could eat caviar. Don't act like you ain't came from the backwaters. Don't act like you weren't poor in black or poor in white or poor in Latino. You first generation, just learn to speak the English. Don't look down on nobody else. Don't act like because you are educated now that you can forget those who don't know what a dangling participle is. You better remember where you came from. And the reason that's important is that you get an education not just to help yourself, but the people who shaped and formed you. They may not be able to speak for themselves the way you're able to speak for them. They won't get into the high and mighty places that you get into. Their shoes ain't shined the same way. Their hair ain't done the same way. Their curls ain't hanging the same way. Their suits don't get as pressed as yours, but you've got to represent who they are. They shaped you. When you were yet in your mama's womb, they looked over you, and when you were coming up with your snotty nose and nappy hair, they provided opportunity for you. And now that you get up where you going, don't forget to bring them with you. But also, if you're going to lead a meaningful life, you got to learn to tell the truth. We live in a lying nation right now. Just be making stuff up. Just come out the door, just make it up. What kind of video you got? What kind of recordings you doing? Just making stuff up. You just tweeting it out. But the reality is, if you're going to be a person who leads a meaningful life, you got to learn to tell the truth. Now, sometimes it ain't a happy thing to tell the truth. Folk would rather hear lies. We would rather be tickled by a kind of deference to us. We don't often want to hear the truth. We want to hear flattery. But Proverbs says flattery is a net for a woman's feet. It'll trip you up. Folk lying to you. No, you don't have a good jump shot. No, you cannot shoot. Do not try to go to the NBA. You 4'7", you good, but that's not your thing. So we don't want to tell the truth. We talk about fake news. You don't know nothing about no fake news. White supremacy is the ultimate fake news in America. Anti-immigrant feelings and sentiments are the ultimate fake news in America. Sexism is the ultimate fake news in America. Hatred of the other is the ultimate fake news in America. Can't stand gay, lesbian, transgender, bisexual, queer people. That's fake news too. Stop lying. If you are a child of God and you have the stamp of God, you are good. No matter what your color, no matter what your race, no matter what your gender, no matter what your sexual orientation. You got to tell the truth. Ain't no sense of lying about it. I see big time Negroes get up into big time places, be lying, acting like it was always good. They face no racism in America. No impediments that prevented the flourishing of me as a people. Stop lying. Because it's still real in America today. They still shooting unarmed black people in America today. Hands up, they shoot you. Hands down, they shoot you. Run, they shoot you. Stand still, they shoot you. Speak up, they shoot you. Don't say nothing, they shoot you. They just shoot you. There ain't no use to lying about it. And of course, when I say that, people say, well, if you're going to tell the truth, tell the real truth now. You Negroes kill each other as well. Yeah, that's true too. Huh? Jimmy on Shaniqua hate is real. But isn't it interesting? 93% of black people who died at the hands of black folk. 84% of white people who died at the hands of white folk. People kill where they live. If you want integrated killing, have integrated communities. And I see my dearly beloved white brothers and sisters here today. I want you to be emissaries and ambassadors of truth to your fellow white brothers and sisters. You tell them black people are beautiful, intelligent, accepting. They love everybody. It doesn't make a difference what color. They accept you into their school. They celebrate you. They elevate you. They lift you up. They give you an education, and they learn to give you a sense of your life. Tell the truth. Then we got to tell the truth on each other too. Some of us still color struck. We like light-skinned over dark-skinned. I don't want to get in nobody's business. I'm a yellow Negro. You see, I dig yellow, but yellow ain't the only mellow color in the rainbow. So stop dogging each other on some color. You might be vanilla vital, you might be caramel cute, you might be dark as a bark in the park and fine as they can be. It don't make no difference. That's why we love Barack with his light skin and Michelle with her dark skin. We like that. She got a light skinned friend, look like Michael Jackson. She got a dark skinned friend. Y'all ain't ready. Tell the truth about it. Tell the truth about how some people with money dogging folk who ain't got none. And you just got some yesterday. You looking down your nose at folk who ain't got no money. That's why I like the blues and country music. They tell the truth. If you're going to walk across my lawn, least you could do is take off your shoes, the bluesman said. Another blueswoman said, hey lady, your husband is cheating on us. Hope y'all ain't got no personal experience with that. My man says all my exes live in Texas. That's why I live in Tennessee, George Strait. Another country boy said, if I'd have killed you when I met you, I'd been out of jail by now. Whether it's Hank Williams or B.B. King, you better learn to understand that all of us have to tell the truth. And we're living in an American society right now where we got folk in high places lying, making stuff up because they hate somebody. We got somebody who hated somebody just because they was black. What no other reason, because they knew how to speak the king's English to the queen's taste, and they were running the United States of America, and you were mad about it. Because they walk down the plane like they pimping hard and you just mad about it. They act like 50 Cent was singing in the background. I don't know what you heard about me. Don't be be mad because we got style and flavor. Don't be mad because we know how to do what we do when we do it. Don't be mad because when we show up, we bring a little style to it, and then you hating on us. I bet you miss us now. Look what you got. Look what you put in. Then, if you're going to live a significant and meaningful life, you got to be open to people who got ideas that are different than yours. I ain't mad at that. Left or right, Republican or Democrat, black or white, red, brown, and yellow, Latino, Eastern European, Western European, African, Bahamian, Bahian, Salvador de Bahia, Santiago de Cuba, whatever it is. You got to be open to difference, and we know historically black colleges like this have been open to whosoever will. We don't care long as you treating people with respect. And so you got to learn to deal with people who got different ideals than you. And when you're a minority, when you're a woman or a person of color, you're used to that. Some of our mainstream dominant race brothers and sisters ain't used to dealing with folk who ain't believing the same thing they believe in. But learn, take a lesson from us. Learn to believe in what you believe in, but don't be hating nobody else for what they believe in too. You got to have an open mind. I tell older people, yeah, I listen to hip hop. I listen to hip hop because there's a lot of good stuff in there. Is there some whack music? Of course there is. But there's some whack gospel music too. Jesus will never say no. Stop lying. He told you no this morning. Lord, can I? No. Are you sure? No. Are you really? Hell no. Okay, I'm sorry, that wasn't Jesus, that was me. I used to fuss when the landlord dissed us. No heat, wonder why Christmas missed us. Birthdays was the worst days, now it's damn right I like the life I live, because I went from negative, and it's all good, and if you don't know, but he also said, back in the days, our parents used to take care of us. Look at them now, they're even scared of us. Calling the city for help because they can't maintain, darn things done changed. If I wasn't in the rap game, I'd probably have a key knee deep in the crack game. Because the streets is a shortstop. Either you're slinging crack rock or you got a wicked jump shot. Gotta listen. Even Tupac said, somebody wake me, I'm dreaming. I started as a seed, the semen, swimming upstream, planted in the womb while screaming. On the top was my pops, my mama hollering, stop from a single drop. This is what they got, not to disrespect my people, but my papa was a loser. Only plan he had for mama was the blanker and abuser. Oh, old black people got bars too. Jay-Z said, no, my teachers couldn't reach me and my mama couldn't beat me hard enough to match the pain of my pop not seeing me. So, with that disdain in my membrane, got on my pimp game, blank the world, my defense came. Most Def, Yasin Bey said, you can laugh and criticize Michael Jackson if you wanna. Woody Allen molested and married his stepdaughter. Same press kicking dirt on Michael's name, show Woody and Sunji at the playoff game holding hands. Now sit back and think about that. Would you get the same dap if his name was Woody Black? OJ acquitted by a jury of his peers. They've been messing with that brother for the last 10 years. Is it fair? Is it equal? Is it just? Is it right? Do we do the same thing if the defendant's face is white? White boys doing it well as success. I start doing it well as suspect. They say they want you successful, but then they make it stressful. You start keeping pace, they start changing up the tempo. So you gotta listen to folk who ain't saying it like you. Now I ain't saying everything in hip hop is good. I don't know what mumble rap is. Huh? What you saying? I don't know. The records are coming, the records are coming, 100,000 to 100,000, 100,000 to 100,000. What? But you got to listen to some old people too. You dogging folk with gray hair, they live long enough to get the gray hair. You better hope you get there too. You dogging people from the civil rights movement, without them, you wouldn't be where you is today. People got bad bladders because they couldn't use the bathroom because they were stuck in a car that they couldn't stop to use interstate restrooms, and they couldn't go eat. They had to eat out of a brown paper bag and eat their sandwiches and drink their drink out of a mason jar. Do you know about that? Have you studied your history? Do you know what produced America? That's why there's so many ignorant conversations today, because folk have not taken the time to study their history and to have an open mind to those who do not think like them. And then I'm going to end with this. If you want to lead a significant life, love the women in your life. Now, tomorrow is Mother's Day. She said every day is Mother's Day. That's true. And what the daddies too, who are there and present and need to show love as well. But tomorrow is Mother's Day. A lot of us wouldn't even be where we is without our mamas. And that's why I say celebrate the women in your life. Ain't it a trip? You love your mama and hate your baby mama. I ain't trying to get in your business. I'm just saying, your child's mama that you hate, your baby's mama, is they mama. So you better learn to love your baby mama, because your baby mama is shaping the identity of your child. We already see we got people in high places talking about they grabbing the proposition. Oh my God, you ain't got to grab it. Be significant enough to be a center of attraction so that it comes to you out of its own volition, will, and intent. Y'all ain't ready for that. Trying to blame hip hop for that. That ain't what Biggie said. Some say the X makes the sex spectacular. Make me lick you from your back to your neck. Then if it's all right with you, tonight we lovin'. That is seeking permission. That is a request of consent. That ain't taking nothing. That's asking for it. If you gonna live a meaningful life, celebrate the women in your life. Some of us mad at strong women. Don't be mad. Celebrate them. Without a strong woman, you might not be in school today. Your mama told, get your butt up right now. You gonna apply to Harris-Stowe College. Get your application ready, because you about to go to school. And now here it is 4, 5, 6, 7 years later, you ready to graduate. You better thank God for them bossy mamas who made your butt get up, who made you do the right thing, who made you understand who you are. I'm gonna take my seat. But see, in your generation, y'all so cold. Y'all dog women, calling them names. Bitch, hoe, skeezer, slut, hood rat, chicken head. Shorty, that ain't what we did. We wasn't perfect. We had patriarchal obsessions and sexist beliefs, and we had misogyny too, but we ain't singing about it in public. Y'all say, my man Jay says, I can't see him coming down my eyes, so I make the song cry. We cried right with the song. Sunshine, blue skies, please go away. My girl's found another and gone with her went my future. My life is filled with gloom. So day after day, I know to you, but I wish it would have rained. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Huh? And the girl would turn us crazy. We didn't mind saying, so have you seen her? No, have you seen her? I see her face as the cold wind blows on the street, even at the picture show. Have you seen? Why, oh, why? We got philosophical about it. Did she have to leave and go away? Oh, I've been used to have, you could understand every word they were saying. Now I'm lost. Where you at? I'm at the mall. You're here, I'm there. Where are you? And then the girl made us see things. Today I saw somebody who looked, I swear she did. She walked like, guess what? I thought it. But wait a minute. As she turned the corner, Shanae. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was you. Thought you was my guy. Hey, you kind of fine anyway. Let me get that math. Not what y'all singing. You remind me of my Jeep. I love Trey songs. I do. You gonna think I invented sex. I love you, but no, you didn't. I think Barry White might have done that. Playing your game, babe, just you and me. I think Marvin Gaye might have invented sex too. Some of y'all were born on Marvin Gaye's music. Marvin said, I don't see nothing wrong with you. Giving yourself to me can never be wrong if the Spirit moves you. Did that Negro bring the Holy Ghost up into the bedroom? I think Teddy Pendergrass helped invent sex. He started off like Obama, real calm. Close the door, baby. Then he up like Al Sharpton, turn him off. Don't be scared of no strong woman. Strong women made us. Strong women love us. Strong women continue to support us. Put down the sexism, the patriarchy, the misogyny. Elevate all the women in our lives. Let's work with them. Do you think Harriet Tubman wasn't a strong black woman? What do you think she said? Excuse me. There's an underground railroad, and I want you people to come along because it's really cool. That ain't what she said. Be here tonight at 8:30 and don't be late. And then some of them showed up. Miss Tubman, we was gonna go, but we done changed our minds. But we's not going to tell nobody. Oh, she said, I know you won't. She had a Bible in one hand. Yeah, the NRA wasn't down for Negroes having guns back then, trust me. And she had to knock some of those Negroes out, didn't she? She had to cold cock some of them. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Mama said, and she knocked them out. And when they woke up, they said, where we is? She said, you're free. I done drug your butt to freedom, and women are still dragging us to freedom today. Keep it up. Congratulations, 2017.
What do you say after that? Thank you, Dr. Dyson, for your words. That was a powerful, powerful commencement speech. Thank you so much. And we have a special presentation that we would like to do for you at this time, Dr. Dyson. So if you can come back to the podium just for 1 second, sir. On behalf of the Board of Regents, the faculty and staff, Dr. Dyson, thank you once again for your words of encouragement for our students. So, without further ado, the moments you all have been waiting for. I ask for Dr. Latanya Collins-Smith to please come to the podium at this time to present the candidates for the degree of the Bachelor of Science. Dr. Collins-Smith.
Good morning. Good morning. It's a great day. There we go. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science please rise? Dr. Wormack, I have the great honor and privilege of presenting to you the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the degree programs of Accounting, Business Administration, Finance, Healthcare Management, Hospitality and Tourism Management, Information Sciences, and Computer Technology. Teacher education, which includes early childhood, elementary education, middle school education, secondary education, and educational studies. Biology, criminal justice, mathematics, political science, professional interdisciplinary studies, sociology, sustainability and urban ecology, and urban affairs. On behalf of the faculty and administration of Harris-Stowe State University, I certify that each candidate whose name shall hereafter be called has satisfactorily met and fulfilled all of the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Science in his or her degree program. As specified by the state of Missouri, the Board of Regents of Harris-Stowe State University, and by the faculty and administration of this university. I am therefore greatly pleased to recommend that the degree of Bachelor of Science be proudly announced and conferred upon each candidate with the specific academic honors identified with his or her name, as will be announced later and as of the date cited in the official program. Graduates, please be seated. Before we call the graduates to the stage to receive their diploma, I would like to remind the audience to please remain in your seats until the entire ceremony is over and the graduates have processed out of the gymnasium. Will the graduates with the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Accounting, Business Administration, Finance, Healthcare Management, Hospitality and Tourism Management, and Information Sciences, and Computer Technology, please rise and ascend to the platform as Dr. Zachary, Dean of the Anheuser-Busch School of Business, calls their names to receive the official documents representing their degrees. I am happy to announce that an official photographer has been commissioned to take each graduate's photograph as he or she is congratulated by the president.
Oh. Should we go? Darius Marcellus Terrell, accounting cum laude. Candace Wilson, Information Sciences and Computer Technology, cum laude. Asterian Kuka, Healthcare Management, summa cum laude. Jury Nicole Hoskin, Accounting. Carmen K. McNary, Business Administration. Kamisha Amber Moody, Healthcare Management, magna cum laude. Brandon Galen Curtis, Business Administration. Christopher James Leake, Hospitality and Tourism Management. Brittany Teresa Snipe, Business Administration. Will Ernest Bogan III, Healthcare Management. How do you say this? Alborjas. Andre Eduardo Alborjas, Marketing, magna cum laude. Gasper A. Paccio, Hospitality and Tourism Management, summa cum laude. Larry Alberto Molina, Business Administration, cum laude. Great. Helen E. C. Crable, Accounting, magna cum laude. Benay Denise Debeneth, Business Administration. Danielle Pierre Lewis, Accounting. Cassandra Clementine Adams, Healthcare Management. Mackenzie Claire Shelton, Healthcare Management, summa cum laude. Jaleesa Mitchell, Business Administration. Tierra R. Spencer, Business Administration, summa cum laude. Sade Danielle Albee, Business Administration, cum laude. Chanel Patrice Farr, Business Administration. Shavana Shanae Atchina, Hospitality and Tourism Management. Princess Cassandra White, Business Administration. Yvonne Wakowicz, Business Administration, magna cum laude. The Mark Anthony Morgan Jr., Business Administration. Lakeisha Maria Simmons, Healthcare Management. Evelyn J. White, Information Sciences and Computer Technology, summa cum laude.
And they left me out of the program. You got me.
Tajana Dene Contagion, Business Administration, cum laude. Cassandra Marie Lanier, Business Administration. J. Forland, Business Administration, cum laude. My name's Lucy. Jessica Dawn Jones, Accounting. Keela Natalia Calander, Accounting, magna cum laude. Ruthie L. Matthew II, Healthcare Management, magna cum laude.
You can just say this.
Kalila Morrow, Accounting. Thomas Alexander Karpaika, Accounting, summa cum laude. Mozart Carrera Garcia Jr., Business Administration, summa cum laude. Ezekiel Thomas, Civic Business Administration. Tiara Nicole Wilson, Hospitality and Tourism Management, cum laude. Carither Joanne Hyde Mabry, Accounting. Malcolm Liddell Penton, Marketing. Martin Linnell Penton, Business Administration, Marketing. How do you say this one? Portia Diambriel Cortez, Business Administration. Christopher Aaron Walker, Business Administration. Awesome. Last but not the least, Vernon M. Wells III, Accounting.
Will the graduates with the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Biology, Criminal Justice, Mathematics, Political Science, Professional Interdisciplinary Studies, Sociology, Sustainability and Urban Ecology, and Urban Affairs, please rise and ascend to the platform as Dr. Sebastian Kant, Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, call your names to receive your diplomas.
Crystal Latoya Triplet Sams, Criminal Justice. Jayshaw Janelle McAster, Criminal Justice. Laila Desha White, Criminal Justice. Antoinette Nicole Roberts, Criminal Justice, cum laude. Kiara Lauren Boykin, Urban Affairs. Sean Corey Haynes Jr., Criminal Justice. Shalmolia Diane Yates, Criminal Justice. Shaniqua Marnice Buford, Criminal Justice. Beverly Ann Smith, Criminal Justice, magna cum laude. Carissa J. Williams, Urban Affairs, summa cum laude. Montez Miles, Urban Affairs. Tiavi S. Gill, Urban Affairs. Naisha Monet Clark, Urban Affairs, cum laude. Brittany Lynn Keaton, Criminal Justice, magna cum laude. Sharonda L. Jones Morris, Sociology. How you doing? Casey Marie Scheer, Criminal Justice. Lisa Cecilia Williams, Pi Gamma Mu, Criminal Justice. Brianna Marie Garza, Professional Interdisciplinary Studies. Brandy Janetta Johnson, Criminal Justice, magna cum laude. Helen Denise Williams, Professional Interdisciplinary Studies, summa cum laude. Antoine D. Johnson, Urban Affairs. Ade L. Holloman, Biology, magna cum laude. Krishna M. Meyer, Biology, magna cum laude. Erika Catrice Ross, Biology. Fabian Gourmet, Urban Affairs. Tawana Williams, Sociology, cum laude. Corey Cortez Hawkins Bird, Criminal Justice. Crystal Rachel Ford, Criminal Justice. Miranda K. Evans, Criminal Justice. Ashley Adele Chris, Criminal Justice. Vernita L. Rogers, Criminal Justice, magna cum laude. Veronica Louis Watson, Criminal Justice. Darian D. Kelly, Criminal Justice. Paul Lawrence Pollard Jr., Criminal Justice. Glover D. Cody Jr., Criminal Justice. How you doing? Malik Elijah Wineglass, Sociology. Davia, Sociology, summa cum laude. Curry Fly, Criminal Justice. Erica A. Spradley, Biology. Obana? Christian Obana Osowepu, Biology. Dorian Valentin Mendrano, Biology.
Will the graduates with the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Education and Educational Studies please rise and ascend to the platform as Dr. Leela Vickers, Interim Dean of the College of Education, calls your names to receive your diplomas.
Shamika Renee Shelby King, Educational Studies, cum laude. Ingrid B. Lindsay, Educational Studies. Anna Canamore, Educational Studies. Congratulations. Allison Elizabeth Anthony, Educational Studies. Melanie Ann McGillberry, Educational Studies. Drew Anthony Codilja, Educational Study, magna cum laude. Daniel L. Niebert, Educational Studies. Chris S. Litton Westbrook, Educational Studies. Jonathan Benjamin Stallworth, Educational Studies, cum laude. Keisha LaShawn Watson, Educational Studies. Angela Marie O'Neill, Educational Studies. Tiara D. Gunn, Educational Studies. Tiara E. Liggins Wright, Educational Studies. Michael Anthony Bell, Middle School Education. April Johnson Jordan, Early Childhood Education, magna cum laude. Tashandra McFarland, Elementary Education, cum laude. Willie L. Stokes, Early Childhood Education, summa cum laude. Courtney Deshawn Thomas, Early Childhood Education, summa cum laude. Joy Maria Wright, Early Childhood Education. Catherine Kimbrough, Elementary Education. Deanne Toussaint, Elementary Education, summa cum laude. Diamond and Tree Spencer, Secondary Education, summa cum laude. Rebecca A. Semfer, Educational Studies, cum laude. Heather Danelle Carter, Educational Studies. Anye Nashay Lachelle Wilson, Educational Studies, cum laude. Tona Wilson. Tona Alicia Wilson, Educational Studies. Gail Serena Ligier, Elementary Education. Ligier. Ashley Lodale Coleman, Educational Studies. Elise Alicia Erica Black, Educational Studies. Sierra N. English, Educational Studies. Don Cherie Baker, Elementary Education, cum laude. Brandon V. Mills, Educational Studies. Brittany Rochelle Stansfield, Elementary Education, Early Childhood Education, summa cum laude. Mahogany Donnell Bryant, Elementary Education, cum laude. Renita Nicole Smith, Early Childhood Education. Destiny Kane Williams, Educational Studies. Giovannia Jamerson, Secondary Education, cum laude.
Take this opportunity to acknowledge one of your classmates whose degree will be awarded posthumously. Mr. Timothy Rawls, an urban affairs major, yes. Was set to graduate today, but sadly, we lost Timothy back in February of this year. At this time, I will ask Dr. Wormack to please come to the podium.
Here to accept Tim's degree are his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Riles. Please come forward and accept the degree on behalf of the university. Board members, you can be seated. Everyone can be seated. Now, for the moment we all been waiting for. By the authority vested in me by the state of Missouri and the powers granted to me by the Board of Regents of Harris-Stowe State University, I hereby confer each of you the Bachelor of Science degree in the program cited above in the name your program, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibility appertaining to. Congratulations, class of 2017. You are official graduates of Harris-Stowe State University.
Class of 2017, you may now move your tassels. Congratulations to each of you, our new Bachelor of Science degree holders. Congratulations.
congratulations to all of our graduates. Will Ms. Shirley Brown, President of the Alumni Association, please come to the podium?
It is now my great pleasure as President of the Harris-Stowe State University Alumni Association to ask the graduates of the classes of 2016-17 to remain standing and repeat after me the oath of membership of the Harris-Stowe State University Alumni Association. All right, we're ready. Repeat. As a proud graduate of Harris-Stowe State University, I accept full membership in this institution's Alumni Association. In doing so, I pledge my unwavering commitment to and support of this historic institution of higher learning. I shall work diligently within the association to render service to Harris-Stowe State University in its quest for excellence. This I most solemnly promise and declare. Thank you, and congratulations. You may now be seated.
Well, we are at the conclusion of our ceremony. At this time, we just have a few closing instructions. Please join Ms. Jerry Washington in singing the Harris-Stowe alma mater. Words and music were written by St. Louis's very own Julius K. Hunter, and they are located near the end of your printed program. Immediately following the alma mater, Reverend Kosh will pronounce the benediction. You may then take your seats and remain seated until all groups have processed from the auditorium in the following order: platform guests, followed by the faculty and staff, and finally the graduates. Once again, everyone is invited to the reception in honor of our graduates, which is located in Bosley Dining Hall immediately following the ceremony. We hope to see you there. We ask that you now please stand for the singing of the university's alma mater.
Everywhere I go, I sing of Harris-Stowe. I love my alma mater dear, with praise increasing year by year. May everyone here know my love for Harris-Stowe. I owe her all my loyalty, respect, reserved for royalty. Observe the outward praises flow for dear old Harris-Stowe. Harris-Stowe, Harris-Stowe, sons and daughters we. Harris-Stowe, Harris-Stowe, all our praise to thee.
Let us pray. Now go with the blessings of God. Go in the power of God. Go with the peace of God. But go with purpose. Amen.